we've left Windy Harbour and we're coming to have a look at this Lane Pool Falls. So we've turned down the right road, but then we've missed the turn off and we're now on this little road. So just taking a bit of a video of Sarge and a truck and a ranger and a caravan. Nice scenery. So now we'll try and find the turn off, which I think is only another 2 k's down the road to the falls. So we'll check in then. Oodles.
Okay, we've been doing a bit of bush bashing. We took a wrong turn, but now we're at the Barora tree, which is obviously another fire spotting tree. But I'm tipping the top's come off that. I don't think there's anything up the top there for someone to be on. Can't see from the sun. You can't climb it, but let's see anyway. We'll have a look what it says here. Standing in front of the Barora tree, this huge karri was once part of a network of 18 fire lookout towers throughout the southern forest. Barora tree is over 250 years old and was chosen to become a fire lookout as it was one of the tallest trees on the hill overlooking the forest and farms. George Reynolds, a local forester, climbed this tree in 1952 and lopped off the crown and uppermost branches so that a cabin could be built on the top. As you do. So the towerman is the watchman of the forest and as such be willing to render continuous service from dawn till after dark if required. 20 years after it was built, the Barora tree was retired as a fire lookout as the upper trunk had weakened and become too unstable to support the cabin. So the upper trunk and cabin were eventually moved and lowered to the ground by crane, which would be that little picture there. Pretty impressive tree. So we're up here. I'm not sure if the caravan was ideally supposed to come in here, but anyway we're in here and now we're going to go for a walk to, what's the falls called? Lane Pool Falls. So let's lock the truck up. Things you take caravans into. Oh, well, that's alright. And we'll go for a wander. It's 5 k's return, which was a bit of a surprise when we got here. We weren't quite figuring that one, but Lane Pool Falls. We'll go and see what they look like. This is giant tingle trees. They're bigger than the last ones we were at. You see this one's lost its top as well. There's a few of them here. There's one over there. One straight ahead. That's what we're going to. Around the corner to the giant one. So we're at the giant tingle tree. And it's pretty big. You wouldn't want that bastard to fall off up there. So, photo if it's going to do it justice, but it's huge. So I'll stand in the middle and I'll go round. No one there. Probably can't see it, it's probably just black because it's all burned out inside here. And then you go up. It's big.
Oh Lord,
So we've just been, well, we're just doing a walk around the giant tingle tree. So the video won't do them justice. These things are just bloody humongous. When I call it the land of the giants, it's like these are normal trees, she oak trees just there on the side, and you sort of look in behind it and I don't know, some of them have to be 10 metres more around the girth of the bloody things. They're just, the video won't do it justice, which is a shame because they are truly huge. So if Jeanette walks up to the tree, this isn't even really a big one. It's big, but so you can see
only little.
a little.
Ow!
Oh, she's found a few spiky things. This is just one on the track. They're everywhere, but huge. Okay, we're now at Circular Pool. Going for a bit of a walk. Okay, GoPro's doing funny things. We're at the Circular Pool, does that?
Yes.
I don't know if you can see through the trees down there. That's not what we're looking at, but that's just the river, the Frankland river that runs through there. So we're just at the first little stop. No really big trees here, which is interesting because we're literally 5 minutes from where they were. So you get all this frothy stuff coming down through here,
Frankland River.
and then as it goes down, you'll see up around the other way. Now we're down the bottom. You can see out there, one's going around in circles out there like an eddy. Apparently at certain times it's easier to see the circles, hence the name circular pool. Pretty spot. Goes round into a bigger pool here. The trough on top actually gives you an idea of spinning around out there, just into the pool. Pretty place. So this is the very bottom pool. The river goes around and flows out through Walpole, where we're staying. That's not sand over there, that's just brown froth. Same over there, it's not sand over there. It's just foam on the water because of all the tannins in the tree. Yeah. Different. I just hold it on there for a minute. You can actually see that foam on top spin around just with the currents of the water coming down. Makes it easy to see with the foam on top. So down here it's coming back around again, just in close here. That's downstream. This is actually flowing back around. Alright, so down on the rocks. Look at that slip. It's down towards where Indiana is, and then down into the pool. Last bit out into the pool. Out into the pool, as I was saying earlier, it's just pool taken. You can see the colour of the water with the tannins in it, the coffee. Can't believe it, it's crystal clear, you can see through that. Well, it's not crystal clear, it's got tannins in it. And then just coming up down through there. That's what makes all the foam. It's the tannins in the water. So you end up with big blotches like that just there. Amazing. Pretty. Okay, we're at the Valley of the Giants and we're doing the treetop walk, which is going through there. Jeanette's already have a conniption.
What is that?
Please do not bounce because they got the bolts out, see? Please do not bounce on the treetop walk because maintenance is in progress. 10 people, 5 people per platform. So that's probably just me and you together. Oompa Loompas we are. Look at that. Goes up through there. Looks like fun. Jeanette's already shitting herself. Anyway, now Indy's not at home on these sort of things. She likes to be a little bit more natural, like climbing bare feet and everything up through the trees. She struggles a little bit on these. So you can see here, that's a look of fear. And if I was to shake it, I would be dead.
Don't be
I'd be dead if I shook it. So we're just going up, it's a little way down. Then we're going to go up a bit more through here. It's quite pleasant, but that's a look of fear. So I know we're starting to get up into the canopy a bit. It's a bit breezy. I didn't tell Jeanette you're not supposed to be up here if it's over 5 knots. I'm only kidding. She's hanging on. She's doing well. She's not happy, but she's hanging on. If I was to rock it, I'd be probably thrown over the side. This is what we're sort of looking at, and down around near the birds, but I can't see them. Nice view through there. It is a long way down when you look down. The net's not looking down because I just told her that there's only, these are suspended between two big posts. There's nothing, that's what she's saying, why is it locked? So we're at the highest point, 40 metres above ground. As you can see, they're still way above us, the Tingles. So from the top, we start to go down. So if you read that, they're saying it looks like a bit of a grandma, and then you look at the tree. It's in the base. Just a quick pan around. We're now just underneath, or doing the valley itself.
Empire.
The Empire Walk. Ancient Empire Walk. Then corrected again. Those trees. Earlier I thought the Karri trees were big, but the Tingles leave them for dead. For what it's worth, this is just obviously one that's fallen over. They say the shallow rooted, so you can see that's probably been eaten out at some stage while it's standing. I mean, it's a big base, but it's a big base holding up these huge trees. So, this one goes all the way down to Billy, eh? So, well, that's the base of it there. It goes right down through there. Now a little place called Conspicuous Cliff. It's a track down the beach, and there's a track up here to a higher lookout, which we'll probably do. Sounds reasonable fishing, but not today. Just up at the lookout now at Conspicuous Cliff. Water is amazing. Windy as all get out there, sorry about that. Good morning. We're at Fernhook Falls, just out of Walpole. That's the road we come down over the bridge. Comes down the car park, coming down through there. Especially not the easiest waterfall to see, to be honest with you. Well, at least it's got some water coming up. Now we can get a better view. Just on the way to the summit, which is just up there. This is still you. I'm puffing because it's a heck of a trek down there. It's straight up with steps. Still yesterday for fire spotting, I believe. Unfortunately they were burning yesterday. There was a hell of a lot of smoke, so I'm not sure we're going to have a really good view from the top. There's a lot of crap in the air, but that's our last little bit. Steps, and then up and we're on the top. There's over 300 of these steps to the bottom, so we've probably done 280, well, maybe 260, and then we've got the ladder just there. I'm in the boondocks, the pathway on the way down, and all the smoke on the horizon from the fires they burned off yesterday. See the bugger? Stooge. Thought we were getting to the top, but we got more steps when we get that ladder bit. I don't know if you can see out there, but there's actually a fire way over in the distance. That's me puffing. There's a burning off fire over there, which is inhibiting now view. Hey, I'm puffing. It's a bit windy, but we're on the summit, which is this. It's only a little bit of rock. So it's a shame there's so much smoke about. What have we got here? Conspicuous cliffs that we're at. So the ocean's just out there on the other side, 3 or 4 k's away. So it says there, this peak known to the Aborigines as Karri and something like that, was cited in the name Mount Frankland by Dr. T.B. Wilson in December 1829. Explorer Captain Thomas Bannister passed this way in January 1931 en route to the south coast at King George Sound. So Granite Peak is 12.5 k's that way. Obviously that's Granite Peak out through there. So all's up here is this little fire spotters tower and the aerials. And I'll just go around again now. Just don't blow off. Give an idea that I'm definitely here and then set it up on a GoPro or something. So it's still coming up. Struggles a bit on steps with her asthma and stuff. So she stops a fair bit, but that's okay. She still gets here. Give her a credit for that. This is a class 4 walk and it's only due to the steps. Everything else straight off the edge there, but looks of it. Around, as I said, the ocean's out the back there. That smoke just in the middle there was what they burned off yesterday. So all that's the coastline over there on the horizon. See if we'll go back up again. A little mark, here comes Jeanette. Should have bought a bottle of water, but we didn't. At least going down's always a tad easier. So this is the other side. Sorry about the wind. box it. Box it out a bit. So you can see where Jeanette is up behind her, that's all smoke coming from another fire out the other side that burnt off today. So you can understand why they use it as fire spotting. They do a lot more burning off now though. I was reading before, they never used to do burnings off. There was a massive fire in 1937 or something. So they do a lot more aerial burns and stuff now through the forest to get rid of the undergrowth. Go figure. Some states in the east could go along that. That's a fire burn over the back there. So, including my state, New South Wales, I think they're just adopting that now.